How to tell the difference between smog and fog and their hidden dangers. Smog and fog are two weather conditions that people worldwide are becoming more familiar with. There are some clear connections between the two but also clear differences. What is fog? Small water drops floating in the air near the Earth's surface cause fog, which is a natural atmospheric event. It happens when the temperature drops and water vapor in the air rises, turning it into droplets. Fog is common in many places worldwide, especially near the coast, valleys, and hilly areas. There are different kinds of fog, such as this type of fog forms overnight when the ground cools. This fog also forms when warm, wet air blows over a cool surface. Upslope fog happens when wet air rises over a slope. Steam fog is made when cold air moves over warm water. What is smog? Smog, which stands for smoke and fog, is a form of air pollution that happens when smoke, fog, and other air pollutants mix. Smog is mostly found in cities and industrial areas where people are putting pollutants into the air through their actions. Smog is made when pollution from many places, like emissions from vehicles, manufacturing processes, burning fossil fuels, building projects, sunlight, nitrogen oxides, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, combine with them to make ground-level ozone and particulate matter. What makes smog and fog different? Both smoke and fog make it harder to see, but there are big differences. 1. People's actions mostly cause smog, while fog is natural. 2. Fog is made up of water drops, while smog is made up of pollutants, particulate matter, and ground-level ozone. 3. Fog usually happens in rural or natural areas, while smog is more common in cities and industrial areas. 4. Fog doesn't usually pose a health risk, but smog can cause breathing problems, heart disease, and other health issues. 5. Fog usually goes away as the day goes on and the temperature rises, but smog can last for a long time, especially in places where air doesn't move or where pollution sources keep going. 6. Fog usually happens in cooler months or places where the temperature changes significantly. Smog can happen at any time of the year, but it usually worsens in the summer when weather and sunlight worsen pollution. 7. Fog forms through radiative cooling, advection, or upslope processes, while smog forms through chemical reactions involving sunshine, pollutants, and the weather. 8. Fog. There are no special ways to deal with fog because it clears up. However, smog needs proactive steps like emissions control, switching to clean energy, and laws that lower pollution. How smog can hurt your health? Health effects in the short term. 1. Problems with breathing. Smog affects the lungs, throat, and airways, making asthma, cough, and bronchitis worse. Circulatory problems. Smog raises blood pressure, heart rate, and circulatory stress, which can cause heart attacks, strokes, and irregular heartbeats. 3. Irritation of the eyes, nose, and throat. The pollutants in smog make eyes red, itchy, and teary. They also clog noses and throats, making them sore. 4. Headaches and tiredness. The chemicals in smog can make you feel tired and dizzy and give you headaches. 5. Skin issues. Some pollutants in smog can irritate, rash, or cause allergic responses on the skin. Effects on health in the long run. 1. Lung cancer. Long-term exposure to the toxic pollutants in smog raises the risk of getting lung cancer. 2. Long-term respiratory disease. Exposure to smog repeatedly can damage your lungs permanently and cause long-term respiratory diseases. 3. Cardiovascular disease. Being exposed to smog for a long time raises the chance of heart failure and stroke, among other cardiovascular diseases. 4. Damage to the brain. Particulate matter and other pollutants in smog may make neurological diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's worse. 5. Birth and developmental problems. If a mother is exposed to smog while she is pregnant, her baby may be born small or early, or they may have breathing problems as a child. Populations that are weak. 1. Children. Because their lungs and brains are still developing, children are more likely to be hurt by smog. 2. Older people. Health problems that come with getting older and diseases they already have make them more likely to be affected by smog. 3. Pregnant women. Pollutants in smog can affect the health and growth of the mother and the baby. 4. People with health problems. Smog worsens breathing, heart, and other health problems. Pollutants that are bad for your health. 1. Particulate matter. PM2.5 fine particles get deep into the lungs and hurt them. 2. Ozone. O3 ground level ozone hurts the lungs and worsens breathing problems. 3. Nitrogen dioxide. Number to this gas makes breathing trouble and heart disease more likely. Sulfur dioxide, SO2, makes the lungs and respiratory systems itch. 5. Volatile organic compounds, VOCs. These chemicals cause ozone and directly affect health. Getting rid of health risks. 1. Keep an eye on the Air Quality Index, AQI, predictions. 2. Don't go outside during the hours when there is the most smoke. 3. Cover your face with a mask. 4. Use air filters inside. 5. Back policies that encourage clean energy and lower emissions. 6. Stick to healthy habits like exercise, a balanced diet, and stress management. Strategies for public health. 1. Rules and controls for emissions. 2. Changes to clean energy. 3. Higher standards for fuel economy. 4. Campaigns to teach and raise knowledge among the public. 5. Networks that check the air condition. 6. Research and creation of technologies that cut down on pollution.